Chosen ones, there is a powerful truth lingering in the air, and it's meant just for you. Someone close to you is carrying a heavy burden, a secret that they can no longer keep. It's weighing on their soul, disturbing their peace and haunting their every thought. No matter how hard they try to move on, they feel trapped, suffocated by the words left unsaid. They have tried to escape it, burying it deep within, but the guilt keeps pulling them back, tightening its grip on their heart. This isn't just any confession. It's a truth that could change everything. It could bring closure, heal old wounds, or perhaps even shatter illusions you once held dear. But one thing is certain, it will set you free. You might have felt something was off, a lingering feeling that someone wasn't being honest with you. Maybe you noticed changes in their behavior, restlessness, nervousness, or an unusual distance. That's because this truth is too heavy for them to carry alone, and God won't let them rest until they come clean. The divine hand is at work, orchestrating every moment to bring this truth to light. God has been working behind the scenes, pushing this person to speak up, to finally release the weight they've been holding on to. This isn't just about clearing their conscience, it's about your spiritual journey. This truth is meant to bring you clarity and freedom. It's meant to open new doors for you, to end cycles of confusion and doubt. But are you ready to hear it? Are you prepared to face the truth that's been hidden from you for so long? This confession isn't happening by chance. It's a divine appointment. God is revealing what's been hidden because you deserve to know. You deserve the truth, even if it shakes you, even if it changes everything you thought you knew. But remember, this isn't meant to hurt you. It's meant to free you. It's meant to prepare you for the next chapter of your life. So stay with me, because the truth is closer than you think. Imagine carrying a burden so heavy that it keeps you awake at night, torments your mind during the day, and shadows your every step. This is the weight of unspoken truth. The person who owes you this confession is living this reality right now. They are restless, unable to find peace because they know they've wronged you or kept something important from you. And until they release this truth, they will remain in turmoil, trapped by their own guilt. But the stakes are not just about their peace of mind, they are about your future. If this truth remains unspoken, you may continue to live in confusion, making decisions without full understanding. You might be building relationships on shaky foundations, trusting someone who hasn't been fully honest with you. You could be carrying emotional burdens that aren't even yours to bear. This confession is the missing piece you need to move forward with clarity and purpose. This is why God won't let them rest. Divine justice is at work, ensuring that what is hidden will be revealed. Because without this truth, you might remain stuck, repeating old cycles of pain, betrayal, or misunderstanding. God is breaking this cycle for you. He's clearing the path for you to heal, to grow, and to step into the blessings meant for you. But first, the truth must come out. The longer this person keeps this secret, the heavier their burden becomes. It eats away at them, affecting their health, their relationships, and even their faith. They can't escape it because God won't let them. They feel trapped, cornered by their own conscience, haunted by the lies they've told or the truth they've withheld. They are learning the hard way that silence isn't peace, it's a prison, and until they confess, they will remain chained by their own deception. But when they finally speak the truth, a powerful shift will happen. Chains will break, walls of deceit will crumble, and you will be set free, free from confusion, free from doubt, free from any emotional ties that have kept you bound. This truth is your key to freedom. It's the light that will dispel the shadows of deception. But to receive it, you must be ready. Ready to listen, ready to understand, ready to heal. This is why the stakes are so high. Because this truth isn't just about what happened, it's about what's meant to happen next. It's about your destiny, your purpose, and the life God has prepared for you. But first, the truth must be revealed. Are you ready to face it? Are you prepared to hear what's been hidden in the dark? This confession is no coincidence, it's a divine intervention. God has been orchestrating every detail, aligning events and softening hearts to bring this truth to light. You see, God is not just a bystander. He is actively involved in every aspect of your life. He sees what you cannot see, hears the conversations you weren't present for, and knows the motives behind every action. Nothing is hidden from His sight, and nothing happens without His permission. Right now, God is working on the heart of the person who owes you this confession. He's touching their conscience, reminding them of the truth they've been avoiding. Every restless night, every anxious thought, every guilty feeling is God's way of nudging them to come clean. They can't run from this because God is everywhere. They can't hide because He sees all things. This is why they're feeling trapped, why they can't find peace. God is not allowing them to move on until they make things right with you. This is divine timing. God knows the exact moment when you need to hear this truth. Not a moment too early, not a moment too late. He has been preparing your heart, building your strength and increasing your wisdom, so that when the truth is revealed, you will be ready to receive it with grace, with understanding, and with the courage to let go of the past. God doesn't reveal things to hurt you. He reveals them to heal you, to set you free, and to move you forward. You might wonder why this truth is coming out now. Why not earlier? Why not later? Because now is the appointed time. God's timing is perfect, even if it doesn't make sense to us. He waited until you were strong enough to handle it, wise enough to understand it, and ready to use it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. This isn't just about exposing a lie or revealing a secret. It's about positioning you for the next chapter of your life. God is making all things work together for your good. Even this confession, even this pain, will serve a greater purpose. It will teach you discernment, strengthen your faith, and clear the path for your blessings. But you must trust the timing. You must trust that God knows what He's doing, even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it challenges everything you thought you knew. This is divine alignment. Everything is happening exactly as it should, exactly when it should. So don't be afraid of the truth. Don't fear the confession that's coming your way. God is with you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for what's next. He has already gone before you, making every crooked path straight. All you need to do is trust Him and receive the truth with an open heart. Because when the truth is revealed, freedom will follow. There comes a moment when the weight of silence becomes unbearable. The person who owes you this confession has reached that breaking point. They have been carrying this secret for far too long, and it's tearing them apart from the inside. They've tried to run from it, to ignore it, to justify it. But no matter how hard they try, the truth keeps resurfacing, demanding to be spoken. This isn't just guilt, it's divine conviction. God is working on their heart, whispering to their soul, reminding them of the wrong they did or the truth they hid. They can't escape this feeling because it's not coming from within, it's coming from above. This is God's way of bringing justice, of making things right, of ensuring that the truth comes to light. This person can't find peace, no matter how hard they try, because God won't let them rest until they make things right with you. Every time they close their eyes, they see your face. Every time they try to move on, they're reminded of the words they never spoke, the truth they never shared. They feel trapped, haunted by their own conscience, weighed down by the burden of secrecy. They might have thought they could live. With it, that time would heal the wound. But God's timing is different, and now it's time for them to confess. You see, God is not just calling them to confess for your sake, He's doing it for them too. Holding on to this secret is poisoning their spirit, blocking their blessings and keeping them in bondage. They can't grow, they can't move forward, they can't receive what God has for them until they release this weight. This is why they're confessing now. It's not just because they feel guilty, it's because their soul is crying out for freedom. This truth has been building up inside them, growing heavier with each passing day. They've tried to distract themselves, to numb the pain, to justify their actions, but nothing works. They can't escape the voice of truth, the voice of God urging them to make things right. They might have tried to suppress it, but it keeps coming back stronger and louder until they have no choice but to surrender. This is why they're coming to you now. It's not just because they want to clear their conscience, it's because they need to. Their spirit is tired, their heart is heavy, and their mind is restless. They can't find peace until they confess. God is calling them to repentance, to honesty, to restoration. And this confession is the first step toward their healing and yours. There is power in truth. It cuts through lies, clears confusion, and heals wounds that have been festering in silence. When this confession is finally spoken, it will be like a breath of fresh air, clearing the heaviness that's been hanging over both of you. It might hurt at first, it might even shake you to your core, but ultimately it will set you free. Truth brings healing. When you finally hear the words you've been waiting for, when the lies are exposed and the secrets are revealed, something powerful happens. The chains of confusion break. The shadows of doubt fade. You finally see things as they are, not as they were portrayed. And with that clarity comes healing. You can start to put the pieces together, to understand what really happened, and to find closure. This truth isn't just about revealing the past, it's about setting you free from it. It's about releasing you from the grip of uncertainty, from the pain of betrayal, from the weight of unresolved emotions. When you know the truth, you can finally heal. You can finally forgive, not just them, but yourself, for not knowing sooner. You can finally move on with clarity and peace of mind. But healing doesn't happen overnight. The truth may sting. It may leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. But in time, it will bring you peace. It will help you see things from a higher perspective, to understand why it happened and what you needed to learn from it. This isn't just about their confession. It's about your growth. It's about your journey to emotional and spiritual freedom. This is why God is bringing this truth to light. Not to hurt you, but to heal you, to free you from the lies, the confusion, the emotional burdens that were never yours to carry. When this confession is finally spoken, you will feel a weight lift off your shoulders. You will feel a sense of relief, a sense of closure. And with that closure comes healing. But for this healing to take place, you must be willing to accept the truth, no matter how painful it may be. You must be willing to face it, to feel the emotions that come with it, and to release them. This is your chance to heal old wounds, to close old chapters, and to make peace with the past. It's your chance to forgive, to let go, and to move forward. This truth is your key to freedom. It's the light that will dispel the darkness, the answer that will end the questions, the closure that will bring you peace. But to receive it, you must be ready. Ready to hear it, ready to feel it, ready to heal. Receiving a confession isn't easy. It can shake you, hurt you, and leave you feeling vulnerable, but it can also set you free. To fully receive the truth, you must prepare your heart. You must be ready to listen, to understand, and to accept what is being revealed. This is not about reacting out of anger or pain. It's about embracing the truth with grace and wisdom. This confession is coming to you for a reason. It's meant to free you, to heal you, and to help you grow. But for that to happen, you must be open to receiving it. This means letting go of any expectations, any preconceived notions of how things should be. It means being willing to listen, even if the truth is painful. It means accepting what is, rather than holding on to what you thought was true. This is your opportunity to show grace, to rise above anger and resentment, and to choose forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness is not about condoning their actions. It's about freeing yourself from the pain of the past. It's about choosing peace over bitterness, love over anger, freedom over resentment. When you forgive, you set yourself free. But forgiveness doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It's okay to feel hurt, betrayed, or disappointed. It's okay to grieve the loss of trust, the loss of what you thought was real. It's okay to feel the pain as long as you don't hold on to it. Allow yourself to feel, but don't let those feelings define you. Don't let them keep you stuck in the past. Instead, allow the truth to liberate you. Allow it to bring you clarity, to help you understand what really happened and why. Allow it to strengthen you, to teach you lessons you wouldn't have learned otherwise. Allow it to push you to grow, to heal, and to become the person God has called you to be. You have the power to decide how this truth will impact you. You can choose to hold on to the pain, or you can choose to let it go. You can choose to be bitter, or you can choose to be better. You can choose to stay stuck in the past, or you can choose to move forward. The choice is yours. So prepare your heart. Be ready to receive the truth with grace, with understanding, and with courage, because once the truth is spoken, healing will follow, freedom will follow, and you will be ready to step into the next chapter of your life. Before the confession is spoken, the universe often gives signs. If you've been feeling an unusual energy around you, having vivid dreams, or sensing that something is about to happen, these are not mere coincidences. These are divine signals, whispers from God preparing you for the truth that's about to be revealed. Perhaps you've been thinking about this person more than usual, replaying old conversations in your mind, or feeling a strange pull towards memories you thought you had let go of. This is not your imagination. It's your spirit picking up on the energy of the confession that is on its way. God is preparing your heart, nudging your intuition, and aligning your emotions so that you're ready when the truth is finally spoken. You might also notice repeated signs, like hearing certain songs, seeing specific numbers, or coming across words that seem to resonate deeply within you. These are messages from the universe, guiding you, assuring you that the truth is coming. These signs are meant to prepare you emotionally and spiritually, so you won't be caught off guard when the confession arrives. Sometimes, the people around you might also start acting differently. They may become distant, overly kind, or unusually anxious. This could be a reflection of the internal struggle they are facing as they wrestle with the truth they need to confess. Pay attention to these signs, but don't rush to conclusions. Instead, trust your intuition. Your spirit already knows the truth. It's just waiting for the words to confirm it. Dreams are another powerful sign. If you've been dreaming of this person or reliving past events in your sleep, it's a signal that unresolved truths are resurfacing. Your subconscious is preparing you, allowing you to process emotions that will help you receive the confession with understanding and grace. These signs are not meant to scare you. They're meant to guide you. They're meant to assure you that God is in control, that nothing is happening by accident, and that you are being divinely protected and prepared. Trust the signs, trust your intuition, and trust that when the truth is finally spoken, you will. Be ready. When the confession finally comes, the most powerful thing you can do is forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting the other person off the hook. It's about setting yourself free. It's about releasing the anger, the hurt, the betrayal, and the pain that have been weighing you down. It's about choosing peace over bitterness, freedom over resentment. This confession is coming to you for a reason. God wants to heal you, to free you from the emotional burdens that have been holding you back. But for that healing to take place, you must choose to forgive. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. You deserve to move forward without carrying the weight of anger and resentment. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. It doesn't mean allowing the person back into your life or trusting them again. Forgiveness simply means letting go of the emotional poison that is harming you more than it's hurting them. It's about releasing yourself from the past so that you can step into the future God has prepared for you. This is your chance to break free from the chains of bitterness. This is your chance to rise above the pain, to transcend the hurt, and to walk in the freedom of forgiveness. You have the power to choose how this confession will affect you. You can let it make you bitter, or you can let it make you better. You can let it harden your heart, or you can let it open your heart to new possibilities. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's a decision to no longer allow the past to control your present or dictate your future. It's a choice to release the anger, the hurt, and the resentment so that you can heal, grow, and move forward. It's about taking back your power and choosing peace over pain. So when this confession comes, choose to forgive. Choose to let go. Choose to be free. Because forgiveness is not just about them, it's about you. It's about your peace, your healing, and your freedom. And it's the most powerful way to break the chains of the past and step into the blessings of your future. Once the confession is spoken, a powerful shift will occur. The weight of secrecy will be lifted, and the air will feel lighter. You will finally have the clarity you need to move forward, to heal and to grow. This confession will bring closure, ending cycles of confusion and doubt that have been holding you back. You may feel a rush of emotions, relief, sadness, anger, or even gratitude. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. It's okay to grieve the loss of trust, to mourn the end of illusions, or to celebrate the truth finally being revealed. Your feelings are valid, and processing them is part of your healing journey. This confession will give you the power to make informed decisions. You will no longer be in the dark, no longer making choices based on lies or half-truths. You will have the clarity to set boundaries, to protect your heart, and to walk in your truth. You will finally be free from the confusion that kept you stuck, from the lies that held you captive, but most importantly, you will be free to forgive, free to let go of the pain, the anger, and the resentment, free to release the emotional burdens that have been weighing you down, free to heal, to grow, and to move forward without looking back. This confession is not just about revealing the truth, it's about releasing you from the past so that you can step into the future. This is your breakthrough moment. This is the turning point that will change everything. When the truth is spoken, you will finally understand why things happened the way they did, why you had to go through the pain, and what you were meant to learn from it. You will see how God was guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for greater things. So embrace this moment. Receive the truth with grace. Allow it to heal you, to free you, and to propel you into the next chapter of your life. Because this confession is not just about the past, it's about your future. It's about your purpose, your destiny, and the life God has prepared for you. Chosen ones, the truth is coming, and it's coming for your freedom. Someone is about to confess to you, and God won't let them rest until they do. This truth has the power to change everything, to heal old wounds, to set you free from confusion, and to bring you the closure you deserve. But the power of this truth lies in how you receive it. You can choose to hold on to the pain, to let anger and resentment consume you, or you can choose to forgive, to release, and to be free. This confession is not just about revealing a secret, it's about breaking chains, ending cycles, and stepping into your destiny. Remember, God is in control. He has orchestrated this moment, prepared your heart, and aligned every event to bring this truth to light. He is revealing what was hidden, not to hurt you, but to heal you. Not to break you, but to free you. So be ready. Be open. Be willing to receive the truth with grace and courage. Because once this confession is spoken, freedom will follow, healing will follow, and you will be ready to step into the next chapter of your life, free from the past and full of hope for the future. Trust God's timing, trust His purpose, and trust that this truth is not just about what happened, it's about what's meant to happen next. The truth will set you free, and your journey is just beginning.